down, shake. here with you now. See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. Here with you now. Here with you. Rather be no other place than here with you now. Place than here with you. I see your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now.
And touch the sky, a star's light shines on long after it dies. Oh, in the night, I live every day as if it's your last. Our memories been bright like beacons of the past. Oh, in the night, now we race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Race.
Welcome everybody to, let's just call it FISAC week. It's I'm on. You can't get rid of me. I'm here every single day this week. 12 games, 12 banging games, one FISAC. That's the name. 12 games, one FISAC. FISAC with you on the call is Alicia Kim with an immediate snag there. I'm hoping to do a little something different this week, you know, since it's a little bit of a lull week with exam weeks. I know some people are on. I know that, you know, we're closing into the summer months as we draw closer and closer near. And so what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to feature, as she gets hung up there, each day this week, I'm going to feature a new, not new, but a color commentator. Although tonight, without a doubt, we do have someone new in the booth. So I want to welcome for week 8, day 1, our good friend Lasers into the booth as he gets swung up there Lasers. We have got a great docket coming up here tonight. Stingers at Skulls, Angels at Mythic, Dragons at Gauchos, Ball Players at Retrievers. What are you thinking for this week, and how are you feeling joining me on the cast tonight? You gotta unmute yourself. Oh no. Lasers?
Oh yeah.
Hey, there he is, there he is. How are you feeling tonight, Lasers?
I feel great. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, today, like, I know the game for today would be Dragon or Council, which would be a cool one. Like, you have it won't be a much-win game for Dragon that game on today in your playoff tournament, and I feel like you have the example for consider one of your top 2 teams this year, and your Dragon are 6-4. And if they can let a win and then you count them, all your other teams that are right there with them must be getting a bit worried.
Well, we are here in the bottom of the first. Here is Alicia Kim, who made that fantastic snag earlier. As she gets one up there. You know, you're mentioning battle of the top teams with the Dragons and Gauchos. A game that if the Gauchos win, the Heroic Evolution is pretty much set. Not to throw any shade to you, the wrong fielders, or to me and the Dragons, but the Gauchos win pretty much seals it for them. As he gets rung up there, Knight Jr. will sit down and head to the top of the second. But that would pretty much put a nail in the coffin for any chances of any other teams in the Heroic. Whereas if the Dragons win, it gets a little more interesting. It's definitely the Gauchos Division 2 win, but splitting it would certainly provide some context. But before we get there, we do have 2 epic matchups here. Stingers, I mean, they need to take care of business. They definitely had a mojo down with that blowout loss. Not blowout loss, but that loss to the Angels as he rings them up there. So Stingers will look to take care of business here. And if they win, let me look at the schedule. But I do believe that if they win tonight, they will go even in the division as he rings them up there. A couple of strikeouts here in the inning for Ensalada.
Yeah, that Nate K already have 4 straight out for today. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Well, he's already locked in, and he's gonna get Dallas, Texas. Ground out to Alicia Kim. So we'll head to the bottom of the second. Hecker, Ram, Shaw Jr. due up. As we do have stats, so we can utilize those as we do have Flip Hecker.
No, that's inside.
Who? Oh, I can't. Dang it! In order to get Flip Hecker, I would need to, because he was recently traded. Let's do it this way. We start A to Z. Flip Hecker is not allowed to do anything until I get his stats. Swing and a miss. He gets swung up, and Lasers, that contributes to 10 for him as he is batting 118 this season.
Ouch.
Not great, as here is Santa Ram.
Okay.
Santa Ram this season 5 for 29, a 172 average.
Will we see that another K?
That's another strikeout for Santa Ram. He has not been doing great at the plate this season. Granted, when you're playing someone with the likes of Robin Ryan, you don't have much chance. That was his 8th strikeout of the season, was Santa Ram. And he gets swung up there. Kipshaw Jr. with his 6th strikeout continues to bat below the Mendoza line. To the top of the third, Stingers due up. Hoya Ensalada, we get his stats for you. That's grounded right to Flip Hecker.
Okay. I finally ground out.
That's high.
As I mentioned before, want to give Gil is 3 different color casters each day. Already got running signed up for Wednesday. So just need to find someone in for Tuesday. So if you want to be a part of the 3 days, 3 color commentators, let me know.
We all know that you can do it all by yourself.
I can do it all by myself. It's very boring to do it all by myself. Because here is Squash Pixel. Full count against Ensalada, who that's a walk issue there. Whitney currently has Pollo Ensalada listed as Polo Ensalada. So I'll fix that. This season, 9.2 innings pitched, 11 hits, 5 earned runs, 6 walks, 12 strikeouts, 1 home run, ERA of 4.65, a whip of 1.758. As he gets rung up there, these pitchers are wheeling and dealing right now, as we'll get to see Rob and Ryan again. Rob and Ryan this season, not too great of a season, Lasers. 10.2 innings pitched, 13 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, 3 home runs, 5.07 ERA, 1.501 whip. That's a ground out. Starting to find his groove here, though, against the Skulls lineup.
Yeah, like, happy that he's finding his groove now, but, like, I want to say, you know, you're not doing that well anyway right now. They are, never mind, you're 8-2. Why did I think they were not?
Well, because, to be fair, I mean, they had that big blowout loss at the beginning of the season. As that one was grounded, Dallas, Texas, throw to first in time. Led to the top of the 4th. They had that loss to the had the loss to the Wildcats, blowout loss to begin the season, and then that loss to the Angels. So they have gotten 8 wins, but the losses they've had, they've been pretty bad losses. I haven't been impressed with the Stingers lately. The Stingers, I'll say the Stingers have had sort of a quiet season, with the loud parts being like those losses, but they did upset the Unicorns. Give the Unicorns their only loss this season.
Yeah, like, that is a great part about your FBL, like, you have a moment like that, like, you know, 2 blowout losses, to then follow up with to then fall out on your record of, to give the Unicorn their only loss of the whole form. I'm happy that they're now NPA committee picking, and if you're a committee member, do you rate the
As
win over
he
the
gets run up there, committee member in terms of
like what they do for football and basketball, like grading team on who did they play.
Gotcha. Well, so I did the power rankings and stuff was based off of what everybody submitted. So and we can actually talk about those power rankings as we had the first edition of that. As that one drops down. That might be the first hit of the game for the Stingers. We'll see here. That is the first hit of the game, just the second base runner for the Stingers. Penelope Garcia, though, is going to lift this into right. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. So each team with 1 hit apiece. Yeah, it was interesting in terms of the power rankings. People saying they're not impressed with them. The Stingers were 5th in the power rankings, and we had about 9 voters for it. They moved up 2 spots. That one's right to Highgrass, up on the bag. One gone. The Stingers had a quiet week. They faced the Skulls and the Mythic last week, and now rounding it out with another game against the Souls this week. So just, you know, in the midst of the divisional and conference matchups that they need to win.
Yeah. I'm surprised that your Giants move up so many spots. They are your high of moving up 5. You're most out of any team.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I can't speak for who voted, but the Moonshots and Liberty, like, I think really it's the moving to 7 wins, as that one is grounded out, and we will head to the top of the 5th. A lot of nothing so far. Texas B and Pendragon due up. I think
Yeah,
tonight could have a big shakeup in the power rankings regardless of what happens, because I don't want to talk about the game of the night too much, but it is without a doubt the biggest matchup tonight. We got the number 2 overrated team, or the number 2 rated team versus the number 6 rated team, which is, I believe, probably one of the highest matchups we had this season, aside from obviously Unicorns Gauchos, who still rock the 1-2. I believe the Unicorns also played the Lumberjacks, maybe? No, I think it was regardless, the Gauchos and Lumberjacks. We'll have to play everything. Marge, have you guys played the Lumberjacks yet? I don't think so. Is that to Hecker? Throw to first. In time, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
Yeah, so that game will probably be the highest rated game this season of the Heroic. Pendragon with a 2-2 count. Popped up behind the plates. Mannequin underneath. Makes the grab. We will head to the bottom of the 5th. Hecker, Ramshaw Jr. Next 4 are Dragons, Walkers, High Rollers, Jacks. So a little bit of break with the Walkers, but K6 on the mound for the Gauchos tonight against Ty Sasso and the Dragons. That still feels really weird to say. High Rollers and Jacks will definitely be really good games for them.
Yeah. I think High Rollers, if they can let the 8 win in this week, I think they might be happy.
Go inside.
But
Runner takes off. It's a caught hit and run, and it works beautifully. So most dangerous opportunity so far today for either team. Runners on first and second, nobody out for Kipshaw Jr. Stingers this season, 13th overall in the SSBL in ERA, 12th overall in WHIP. For batting, the Skulls are 18th in average as he gets hung up there. 23rd in home runs with just 3. And still, though, 21st in strikeouts. So, not a great average. Definitely not good at the long ball, but, well, not striking out, though Robin Ryan has had his way with 8 strikeouts. 1-2 here to Mannequin. Popped up. This should be deep enough for the runner to head to third. We'll have runners at the corner. Oh, no.
No, they don't go.
The arm of Pixel scares him off.
That's right, that they could have gone good, and the runner did not go. And he had beaten Reed.
Comes down to Chippy Hitch Socks. Who do you think the losses are to, Marge? I want to put you on the spot. 2-2.
Ball, that's up.
Full count. Runners will go. Oh, and she gets rung up there.
Right.
Not looking.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
Stingers hitting this season have the 9th best average with a 287. Have gone long, 3rd most in the league, total of 18 home runs. As he gets rung up there, and the perfectly average strikeout rate of 24.57%. Pitching wise, the Skulls are the 11th best ERA and 14th best WHIP as he rung up there.
Designated hitter,
3.67 ERA, 1.41 WHIP. Lasers, if you had to guess who the best pitching team in the SSBL is, who do you think it is?
I'm getting a wild card, and let me not really. I've been paying attention that long. But I'll have to pay either your overdraft or your high roll.
Overdrafts have the 12th best ERA, 8th best WHIP. High Rollers have the 4th best ERA, 9th best whip. The overall leader is the Unicorns, a 1.33 ERA, 0.901 whip.
That's inside.
But
That makes sense.
Robin Ryan certainly trying to turn his fortunes around. I won't call that a jinx because he did that right in the middle of me trying to call him out. But here is Galileo Cat.
Number 18.
Ball outside.
Cat this season, 7 for 30. 3 runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, a 233 average. No home runs or RBI. As that one, a nice grab there by Kennedy to prevent extra bases.
The first baseman, number
But here we go again, Lasers. Runners on first and second for the Skulls. Nobody out. Last time they did this, 3 straight outs, nobody scored.
Nope, that's high.
And Alicia came.
That's
This
outside.
time they have a better guy, a faster guy on second base. I will presume that they were balling the outfield. They're still going home.
Well, really great call at the corner of the zone, and it turns into just 1 out. Well, it was 3-0,
now batting.
and that ball in the corner was definitely suspect. Forces a full count. Runners advance though, second and third, 1 gone for Vern Knight Jr. A deep ball will put our first run of the game. It's a, oh no, it's a squeeze attempt. The throw to second is not in time. The Skulls went for the squeeze, and it doesn't pan out, but it could have been worse.
Ball, that's low. Deep right.
You smell collusion when we're taking over stream? As that is to the salsa, throw to first in time. Nothing doing. We'll head to the 7th. Skulls once again can't convert. No, I'll tell you what happened was Whitney, pretty much everything he did at work today, got told that gotta do it again. So
That's low.
I am now then took over. So you got to be thankful, because if it wasn't for me, there'd be no streams tonight. 'Cause that one should be hip shots. What an optimistic dive there. Leadoff runner is aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
High.
Hank Highgrass this season, 10 for 31, a 323 average. That one has popped up into center and caught for the first out. A lot of tense fielders here, Lasers, because there's a lot of nothing happening at the
Number
plate.
3.
Yeah, and that's what you get for having a beat me a pit duel
Inside.
and how
No, that's high.
how this game is probably don't be decided and somebody don't let ball hit to them and they don't commit an error and that knows to goal that error don't to
Now batting,
Well, in order to force an error, they would have to at least hit the ball, as that is the 9th strikeout for Ensalada. He is on fire.
Ball, that's low.
We'll see if that pans out. That's the call. Lasers calls it, as that one's right to Kim. Well, if it's a fielding error, it's not going to come from her, as we are already into the 7th inning stretch. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I am Fiastic on the call, joined by Lasers tonight for the SSBL on Twitch. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch. Send us a Prime sub if you're feeling so inclined, as well as join the Discord. Find out all the latest and greatest in the SSBL, as that one is off of the wall. Santa Ram with a lead-off double in the bottom of the 7th.
now batting, the
Brings up Kipshaw Jr. 0 for 2. And oh no! Oh no! That is the ultimate own, subbing out your son for your father. Someone clip that right now.
No,
root
that's
with
high.
with a glutton. Drop. They want to win the game. He's calling in the big gun.
That's high.
When your son is so much of a disappointment, you take it into your own hands. We'll see, as it is a full count. The vet, swing and a miss. Well, like father, like son, they both can't get it done. One gone, and that will finally do it for Robin Ryan. He is accountable for the runner at second. Aishin Sawamura comes in. Zarbi, and they're gonna get the tag. It's the Dragon Special. Are you kidding me? From bad to worse for the Skulls, and now here is the heads-up playmaker himself. Let's get some Mojo Downs in the chat, as that is an ultimate uh-oh.
No, that's low.
Wow. And that one's immediately up the middle.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
Ensalada approaching 100.
Ball, that's inside. Deep, rah. Foul.
2-2 count, runner on first. That ball is jacked, heading back, deep to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. The deadlock breaks in the 8th. And the Stingers have a 2-0 lead.
Center fielder, number 9. Now pitching.
And that'll do it for Ensalada. One batter too many. Maya Serenity, the CP, getting called in here.
To drop his greeting.
Swing and a miss. He gets swung up there.
The shortstop,
Brings
number
up
20.
Ace to Salsa.
Ball inside.
Motley throw to first in time. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 41.
No, high. Strike.
2-1 to Monica Elmenreich. Acquisition from the Angels. That one's up the middle, and Elmenreich is aboard with a 2-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Easy.
Runner takes off. The throw is in time.
9.
They gun Elmenreich, but a 2-run shot from Pendragon has the Singers up 2-0, and here is a tense Chippy Hitch Sox.
26.
Yeah, Kawashi, 7 innings of 2-hit ball, and probably gonna walk away empty, as that's right to Salsa, 1 gone.
Now batting,
Well, you called it your home run.
Yeah.
number 21.
So you were off. It wasn't an error. I guess it was like a pitching error, potentially.
That's low.
Or, like, I would be a front run from it. Like, I did not see your team hitting a 2-1 bomb on your play call.
Number 18.
Well, I will remind everyone that the Stingers are the 3rd best home run hitting team in the SSBL,
No, that's high.
only bested by the Dragons and the Overdrafts, as that one is up the middle, a 2-out single, and we're now 1 swing away as Galileo Cat is aboard.
The first baseman.
The tense over 3, Alicia Kim.
No,
I don't know how, but if you're the Skulls, you would love to get Cat over to second to get that RBI man activated.
strike.
1-2. Skulls have just 3 home runs this season. That one's up the middle. Kim is aboard. Runners on first and second, 2 gone, and now 1 swing away
Now batting,
is Vern Knight Jr.
fielder, number 21.
Something tells me he's not going yard.
Deep, rah.
No.
That one is gonna drop down, and that one stopped by Kennedy. Will the runner head home? No.
No,
But-
he will not.
The runner will advance to second, so now it's 2-1. Runners on second and third for Flip Hecker. He is certainly due this season. Didn't look great in purple for the Lumberjacks, and now he is going to be put on base. The bases will be loaded.
Chip ball.
For Santa Ram. Oh, that would have been something if it was Kip Shaw. He is 7 for 32 this season. He has no home runs. That one, ooh. If he got on top of that one, 2-1. Swings at a ball heading out of the zone. Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there. The Skulls with a perfect chance. And they blow it.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Heading into the top of the ninth, the Stingers will look to pad their lead here so that they can finish 9-2 for a date with the ball players tomorrow.
No, that's low. Foul ball. That's inside.
Full count. Staying alive at the plates. Popped up. It's a great at bat, but in the end, Botley comes into mid center to make that grab after Kennedy slides into second.
Number 19.
Dan Kygrass. Well, the Skulls just have no long ball in their offense. They only have 3 home runs all season. This is most likely Serenity's last batter here.
Ball 4.
Misses the zone.
Now batting, the catcher.
In a league that includes the Liberty offense.
Now pitching.
Well, Liberty have the worst home run hitting. As that'll do it for Serenity. Cretaceous Moon. I believe he was a season 7 draft pick.
Yeah, we did win a game. All it took was
That's low.
a power outage.
Yeah. And hitting your 3rd home run of the season. That one, whoa, what a bounce up Kim. And Botley can't get it under control.
Now batting.
First and second now for Dallas, Texas. I mean, you at least have, or at least did 50% output. That one will drop down. Vernight Jr. will throw home. Bases are loaded. One gone for Zarbi.
Number 20.
And deal in trouble for your goals. They need to get out. They need to get it out.
No, inside.
Well, you're not going to do that with a 2-0 count. That one is into dead center. Kip Shaw will settle. 1 run will score. Man, that veteran does not have the arm that he used to. I think that might be like 10 arm.
No, but that would be a best case scenario for your goal if your ball was in play. Like, you needed an out. You're not playing. You're not going to win the game. Me too.
That's popped up. In the end, Serenity will be the one who was charged with that run. And to the bottom of the 9th. They need 2. And they'll have to start with the veteran, Kip Shaw.
Yeah, family at 0 for 4 today.
Not a great night for the Shaw household, and now it is, as Kip Shaw is aboard. Kip Shaw Sr.
More hit junior.
The catcher.
Now here's Kevin Manikin. I would say 1 swing away from a tie game, but look at his power, and the Skulls have had 3 home runs this season. That's into right. Great work by Kennedy to track that down.
Yeah.
Now batting, The shortstop.
Now Chippy Hitchcocks. That'll do it. Here comes Fran Welder to pinch hit. Acquisition from the Dragons organization. In what might be, I believe, his first ever majors at bat. Let me confirm this. No, he's gone 0 for 4, so he's still looking for his first hit. Boy, what a time it would be. As that's not going to do it. Right to DeSalsa. He's now 0 and 5.
The second baseman.
Back to the top of the order. Beeman Botley. 13 for 33. He is one of the 3 home runs this season for the Skulls. And he is aboard.
Well, no home run, that's what they need. They need big one.
And who else? It's Galileo Cat. Disky Norns will come in to pitch.
To try to end the game.
What a walk-off this would be. Josh was talking about how we haven't had many walk-offs so far this season, but you gotta give him a hittable pitch. Oh, that was it. That was it. He does earn the walk, though, and so Disky Norms, who has a 2.26 ERA, 2.005 whip, now with Alicia Kim, RBI man activated, has 1 of 3 home runs for the Skulls this season. 1-1 count. This one, Texas, throw to first in time. The Skulls put on so many base runners, but they cannot convert. And the Stingers, I think it's suffice to say, Lasers, escape with the win, move to 9-2.
Yeah.
Lasers, what are your thoughts of this game as the Skulls did out-hit the Stingers 10-7?
Only chance that you still had that would teleport because they could not hit the ball, put the ball in play, like. And they had no speed. Like, how many times they had a guy on hat and bait after a ball in the outfield and could not score him for whatever reason. And in a 3-month ball game, you need to attempt every time you can try it.
Well, the Skulls loaded the bases in the 8th and the 9th. They only got 1 run out of all of it. Loss will go to Ensalada. Sawamura gets the win. Disky Norms will get the save. Well, this will be interesting now because by the end of tomorrow, the Stingers could be 10-2. And yet, I somehow think their power rankings may not be all that much better based off of the sentiments in our chat tonight. But that'll do it for this first game. When we come back, we've got the Angels and the Mythic. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch.
We race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Ooh.
Sorry about that. I tried to move the audio all the way down. There was just like one like snare hit, like so. Oh man, welcome back everybody. It's the Angels at the Mythic. This is not the blowout game of the night because these two teams are both so atrocious, but we're casting anyways because here at the SSBL, here on FISAC week, we got 12 games. We cast every game. That's the deal. Every game gets casted. We're already 2 pitches in. We've already got a pass or a wild pitch. Delfino on the mound for the Mythic. Moth on the mound for the Angels. That one is popped into center. And Cox for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44.
Angels this season 1-7. Got their only win against the Stingers. Lost to the Serpents, Wildcats, Unicorns, Ron Fielders, Unicorns again. And then have lost 2 straight to the High Rollers and Skulls of Rock as Von Krun does something, steps on the bag.
The center fielder, number.
As for the Mythic, their only win this season was part of some expansion on expansion crime, as this one is into right, and that one will drop down for a double. Sawyer is slow as a molasses out there. Lost to the Unicorns twice, to the High Rollers, Express, Ball Players, Bombers, and Stingers. That one is in the dirt. Runner will advance to third. But both sit at 1-7. This is very much a battle of who is the worst in the epic. That's right, Devon Crum to the bottom of the first. Julian McBenney and Rosas 2 up. And first of our 2 meetings between these 2 teams.
The second baseman, number 26.
So, Lasers, what are you looking from in this game that is sure to be eventful?
Honestly, what I'm looking for is like, I want to see like all your young players on your Mythic to see. Yeah, they'll have enough top players with you, but you have to remember they're all the great players, and they're playing against team that have been created to fit your team, to fit your owner need and not like in whatever way. Like, for example, I know I created your warm fielder in a way that I want my team to be. The Mythic did not get that chance. They were given a all Human player and having to like compete with teams who are much better. So you have to win. Yet they are struggling this year, but it's not about winning or loss. It's about who can you get out of it. Like, what can you get out of it?
Ground out there, moves the runner to second. Here is Harry Do Something Von Crum, the elder statesman of the Mythic.
The battle of old new.
That one's up the middle, and runner will come home. The Mythic are going to strike first. Harry Do Something Von Crum with an RBI single.
Number 77.
Well, these 2 teams, the Mythic batting-wise, have the worst average at 174. The second worst home run hitting, or not second worst, the third worst home run hitting, with only 6, with only 5 so far this season, and have a strikeout rate of 25.79, which is 9th best in the SSBL.
Now batting, the second
9th worst, rather, in the SSBL. For the Angels, their 223 average is the 21st in the league. They're 16th in home runs, and their strikeout rate, well, there's no other way to put this. It's the worst, 32%. As he gets swung up there True to character, true to the call.
Number 4.
Yep.
Angels are also the second worst in pitching. An 8.82 ERA, a 2.21 WHIP. They would be worse if there weren't a team called the Moonshots. For the Mythic, they are the 19th in ERA and the 22nd in WHIP. 6.45 ERA, 1.91 WHIP as he rings them up there. Delfino now with 2 strikeouts. Runner on first for RGD.
Outside.
Comes up in the middle, swingins.
Now batting the left fielder.
Well, Kawashi, let us know your availability. Always looking to get players, managers in to get, or not managers, but just SSBL peeps in to get them experience. And I know I can go ahead and say that No Hummus is going to be joining the casting crew. He starts next week. So filling in for Squared, who is going through a life move. Again, congratulations to Squared. As he gets swung up there. We'll head to the bottom of the second.
Now batting the right
Is that
fielder.
breaking news that you don't know?
14.
That you're having new people on your call?
Well, just having new people is just, the more that we have to be able to cast, the better. As he gets rung up there.
Now batting the center.
But you're happy that it was 5-year weekday. Having you call all 40 games.
I would die. I would die. Listen, I love the SSBL. I would die.
Now batting the third baseman. Number 92.
Logos.
That's outside.
This ball is absolutely skied, heading back to the track to the wall. It's out of here. The Mythic go yard. Just their 6th home run of the season. And it's now a 3-0 Mythic lead.
Yeah?
Hot Yogurt with the dive, but
Easy.
that's not going to work.
Nothing hot.
The second baseman. Number 26.
Nothing hot.
Go.
They can't turn the Dragon special there.
No,
as
a blind
The
hot.
catcher. Number 24.
Too many notifications. All right, I need to send a message to Ryder because the hot yogurt experiment.
A vulnerable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yogurt throw to first in time. A 2-run shot by the Mythic has them up 3-0. Hot Yogurt
What?
to lead things off.
We're feeling it, hot
The
noodle.
shortstop. Number
Hot Yogurt came
21.
over from the Bombers organization. John
What year?
Ward loves hitting home runs in this park. The dimensions of the outfield fences just makes bombs feel
Now
so much
batting
more
the first
monstrous.
baseman. Number 44.
Yeah, no, Founders center field is definitely a black
Ball
hole.
outside.
Just ask the Express.
Ball.
It kind of reminds me of like your creative point that you would create.
Well, Hot Yogurt was one of the names that I submitted. I submitted a bunch of names because we needed to have more league generated players, but Hot Yogurt is not like one of my players. He's just a league office player name that I submitted.
You know, like Neil Price.
Yeah, correct. Like Fry Shack is my full.
He's out.
He's like full.
We know, like, we all know that Neil Price had your favorite player.
Now batting the
Yeah, Liam. I don't know why I created Liam, 'cause I don't have anyone in my life that is a Liam. But I have a fictional version of me. I have a fictional brother and my cat in the league. So that's what Lucy Fryshak is, isn't it? And then someone got in by sack. Into center. Not Prentice.
Now batting. The first
Yeah, I have
baseman,
created
number
5
89.
players that I can remember. I created Bruno Leon, Andrea Dortmund, Chicken Dortmund, Frank
Chicken hot dog
Bakery,
board.
Chicken Hot Dortmund, Frank Payton.
Oh, you created French pastry? Is that one is
Yeah.
to the left, and Von Crum is feeling himself against the Angels pitching today. Yeah,
And
I did
can
not
tell
realize
you,
that you created French pastry.
do you want me to tell you how I came up with that name?
Does it have to do with No, I'm not gonna ask. How'd you do it?
It had nothing to do with what you were thinking. It a homage
Now batting.
to
The right fielder,
my
number 14.
my dad and his friend did a family battle league for older than you.
Ball, that's outside.
They did it for 30 years, and their team name was Frank Payton.
Interesting.
And
Yeah, I mean,
thought,
I love having French pastry in the majors now. I didn't
And I
realize
thought-
that it was your player.
Ball, high.
yeah, and I thought, what a cool name. Wait, when I thought of cool real name to do, I'm like,
The center
why not
fielder,
Frank Payton?
number 20.
And your favorite player of all time, minor champ.
Minor champs will never be picked up. His brother, major champs, though, is very much a part of my organization.
Ball, that's low.
Kawashi, you thought that this was St. Louis? This is very much Boston.
Foul ball.
As runners on first and second for Max Swingins.
Nope.
Oh, how did that miss?
It would be if they have you all right. There's no
Now
oh,
batting. The
and more
third
family and then more candy
Now
pitting.
pitching, number 19.
That'll
better
do
to
it
me.
for Courageous Moth. In comes Walter Malone. Second time we've seen him in as many days. The Skulls acquisition has certainly been active. Finds himself in here with the bases loaded, and he rings her up. Malone
No.
comes in and gets the job done. And for the first time this game, the Mythic do
The
not
third
score.
baseman,
Here is
number
Tina Tygo
23.
against a locked-in Ray Delfino.
That's outside.
Motor Yard is, I believe, Detroit. Yeah. Yeah, Motor Yard's Detroit. Bengatable's like a Asian country. That one is who's left side.
Now batting, the catcher,
Founders Field,
number
obviously, is
29.
this one. Apple Field is obviously New York. Lafayette Corner is interesting because it is New Orleans, but there is no New Orleans like team.
They're in minor league, but if they are pitting, like they don't need to be like they're a minor league New Orleans team.
Fair ball.
Oh, that's fair, and they're gonna turn the Dragon special. Great break
The
there
second
for the
baseman,
Mythic.
Number 5.
That brings up Lawrence Longshanks.
Foul ball. Fair ball.
Okinawa for Bengatable. What's Sakura Hills?
Now batting, the left
I would assume just like
fielder,
Japan as well.
number
Just outdoor
58.
Japan. But it's got a Torii to it.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 26.
Oh, Tina Taga with a Sutton glove. Throw to first, not in time though.
Now back, the catcher, number 24.
Brings up Kylie McBenney. That one will drop down. That'll be extra bases. A double for the catcher.
Now batting, the
Now puts runners in
shortstop,
scoring positions for
number
Biddles
18.
Rosas. Tokyo, yeah, definitely Japan.
No, inside. That's down. Ball outside. Take your base.
Rosas walks, and that will load the bases now.
The first baseman, number 89.
Steve Ball outside.
Here is Harry Von Grum so far as a Mythic. Only has 3 hits. Flies that one out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Domingo Ritchie now
number 77.
with the Mythic 1 for 12. 083 average right to Henry, and the Mythic load the bases but get nothing. Led to the top of the 5th, Roger Bedell, RGD, Wash Jotley due up.
Number 4.
Roger Bedell this season 3 for 22, 2 RBI, 8 strikeouts, a 136 average. So go ahead and warn everybody now when I give these batting stats that if you like big numbers, this is not the stream to watch. As he gets rung up there.
Now batting, the
What we
designated
can't
hitter,
talk
number
about
13.
you. How many it would take to go back to back and run right now?
I mean, when most of the players on the field right now are batting below the Mendoza line, it's not a very high hitting affair. We'll note that as he rings them up there, do want to bring up Delfino.
The left fielder,
11.25 ERA, 1.75 whip. He has only pitched 4 innings before today, so he's already doubled his pitch total.
Ha! No, inside.
Right to Julian in time. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Sawyer swings Levi. Sawyer was riding the bench for the Dragons, has yet to record a hit for the Mythic.
14.
Currently 0 for 11. Make that 0 for 12.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20.
Max Swingins actually today got his first hit as a Mythic player. Is now 1 for 11. Make that 1 for 12.
Now batting, the
I think just shut up.
baseman, number 92.
Claudette Levi, 5 for 20. 250 average. Right to Longshanks. 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Hot Yogurt to lead things off. He is 1 for 7
The shortstop, number 21.
this season.
That's up. Strike.
Well, yes, usually the Mythic would be cold dead by now, but they're playing the Angels, who are,
Yeah.
as this is into center, made it interesting, but Swingins is there to catch it.
The first baseman,
Which, if we look at the
number
power rankings,
44.
the Mythic are solidly at 22, and the Angels are at 23. There are only two worse teams than the Mythic, and they're playing one of them right now.
Ball outside.
And they don't play the Moonshots this season.
You're out.
We really went from the 5 versus 15 matchup to the 22 versus 23 matchup.
Slow.
Yeah. That.
Then we've got the 2 versus 6, and then we end the day with 11 versus 24. Some very low-ranked teams today, as G gets rung up there. Head to the bottom
And
of
that's
the
fine.
6th.
If Monday,
Now batting, the
it did
left
not.
fielder,
We want our
number
game to be, or the big
58.
time game to be later in the week
No, that's
when
low.
people, when we can let
Ball
people coming
inside.
back anyway on Saturday, on a Super, or on Monday.
Strike.
We don't want it done on today.
Well, I mean, we don't determine the schedule. Fate determines the schedule. So we just go live whenever it goes
The
live.
second
Now, we do our
baseman,
best to order the games
number
within the days.
26.
But we do change the days the games are played at the end of the season. So, like, for big matchups, we'll move those. Swing and a miss! He gets swung up there.
Now batting, the
Brings up Kylie McBenney.
number
2 for 3 today, double and a single.
Ball that's low.
I had an interesting experience today. I went and saw a movie, and I went to Aldi afterwards, and I bought a comforter set, pillows, and a blanket at Aldi.
Why?
Well, because I have a loft space, and I want to make it more comfy, and it does make it much more comfy. Oh, I also bought a throw blanket.
Why
the
at
comforter
Aldi?
set
Why not
came
at
with
like
it.
Walmart?
No,
Because
that's
I never
inside.
go to Walmart. I don't like going to Walmart.
Ball 4.
And if I was gonna order anywhere, I'd order it from Amazon.
now batting, the
Why not just
shortstop,
go to a True Gold?
number 18.
Listen, I was already at the Aldi. As that ball is jacked, heading deep, back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. An absolute line drive to right. 389, the Mythic with a 5-0 lead.
The first baseman, number now pitching.
That'll
number
do it
41.
for Walter Malone.
Do you have you
Ball
are
that's
they
outside.
wearing a different shade of
Ball
blue?
that's inside.
The Angels?
Take
Yeah.
your base.
No, this has been the Angels color rush all season.
Now batting, the designated
Oh, so they are wearing. I thought
number
that they were more dark
77.
blue.
The sleeves are there blue, but we've got the color rush this season for the away.
Now batting,
Forgot about that
the
rule.
right fielder, number 14.
Here's a tense over 3 Debba Sawyer with runners on first and second. Dribbler, Yogurt,
Nah.
go to first in time. We'll head to the 7th. The Mythic add 2 more. They have now they've almost gotten 50% of their home run output just in this game compared to where they were at. Immediately up the middle. Angels not wasting any time.
Now batting, the catcher, number 29.
Strike. Outside.
Popped up. Center field.
Out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
One
number
gone for
5.
Lawrence Longshanks.
Strike. Strike.
This is the perfect game to go ahead and update the scroll.
No, that's high.
Right to Rosas, to Julian, to Von Crum, It's a 6-4-3 Dragon special. Mythic, more than doubling number of hits of the
center
Angels.
fielder, number 20.
Strike. Ball outside.
Popped up behind the plate. Will it stay in? No. And he rings them up there.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 92.
That one will get down. One out base runner.
Now batting,
I just realized I had a lot of different tabs open, so I think I should be getting much more frames now.
Foul ball.
Popped up. Foul.
Foul ball.
Not a lot of foul space here at Founders Field.
Strike three.
As he rings them up there.
now batting, the second baseman, number 26.
Taigo, throw to first somehow in time. She has no arm, but made the throw regardless.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 4.
Here in the top of the 8th. I missed the call out. You didn't tell me that I missed the call out. Well, thank everybody for tuning in to Week 8, Day 1, as that ball is smacked into center and dies
Now
before the
batting,
wall.
the designated hitter,
5 second on the call.
number 13.
Joined by lasers tonight. Want to make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch. Send us a Prime sub if you're feeling so inclined, and be sure to join the SSBL Discord to find out all of the latest stats, news, and everything SSBL
Now
related.
batting, the left fielder,
We
number
are
6.
pulling up close to the end of this game, inching us ever closer to our game of the night tonight. Battle of the number 2 and number 6 teams in the SSBL, Gauchos Dragons. As he gets rung up there, Cade 6 versus the new Dragon Tai Sasso.
Now base runner.
You're not going to want to go anywhere after this game, as we've got 2 subs in. Delfino will finally take his relief after 7.2 innings pitched. Didn't give up a single run. Andres Witness now in.
Ball, that's up. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. Hey.
Check on the runner. Staying alive at this at bat is
Ball
Yogurt.
inside.
Full count now, 2 gone. Popped into left. That should do it here for the top of the 8th. Into the bottom of the inning, Mythic will look to get some insurance runs.
Now batting, the catcher, number 24.
Ball.
Tygo, throw to first. In time, 1 gone.
Now batting,
You like how I called that before it even
the
finished?
number 18.
Yep. Wait, I didn't know if you recorded it before it finished or if I cleaned it up later.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
They're really
89.
speed running the last part of this game here.
Yeah, they know that they have Clayton to be like to do better job than to play baseball.
They're all trying to get to their seats as fast as they can because they know they got a game of the night coming up. As he gets run up there, 1, 2, 3 will head to the top of the 9th inning. Mythic will
Hey,
look to
that-
close this out.
Now batting,
They know that they
first
not
baseman,
playing 18 innings
number
tonight.
44.
They're the only thing standing between us and the game of the night, as this ball is hit deep into center. Once again, it dies, and Matt Swingins is there.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 30.
It counts in 2.
No, inside.
Swing and a miss. She is rung out there. Angels down to their last out. Here is Tina Tygo.
That's outside. No, that's inside. Steve, run.
Right to Rosas, throw to first, in time, and the Mythic get their second win. They blank the Angels 5-0. Lasers, your quick thoughts on this game, because we've got a game of the night presented by Turtle Beach upcoming.
I think your annual still taken and with it would for your battle of your battle of your war team if you want to say. But yeah. Your Mythic will your battle team today. And it really is coming down to odds for these two teams who that you know will better pick in the draft.
Angels had 10 strikeouts tonight. Well, in terms of they struck out 10 times. Player of the game is Ray Delfino, followed by Claudette Levi, and then Biddles Rosas. Well, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we've got the SSBL Game of the Night presented by Turtle Beach. Put in here in all caps to be entered in for your chance to win a Turtle Beach headset. We're going to take a little bit of a break here. I need to get some things set up on my end. So, I'm actually just going to go into the between games, and then when you see the Turtle Beach ad, you know that the game is upcoming. It shouldn't be more than about 5 minutes. We'll see you then. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch.
Yeah, they just wanna see me in the grave. Come out the law in the rave. Oh no, I can't wait. To the play. Gotta go for his, cause you know I can't play. We gon' win it no matter what the shirt. Got the stick, we gon' bring it out the shirt. I was down below the commas. I put dollars on my head like I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm proud of what I did. I'm on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Practicing. I'm shooting a commercial for Turtle Beach.
Yeah, but we're gonna hop on right now.
I bet.
Got the stick, we gon' bring it out the shirt.
Welcome back. Here we are, SSBL Game of the Night, presented by Turtle Beach. Make sure you put "here" in all caps to be entered in for your chance to win a Turtle Beach headset. It's the number 2 overall ranked Gauchos hosting the number 6 Dragons. Cade 6 on the mound for the Gauchos. And we are in for a treat, Lasers. It's not often that we get to see 2 highly ranked teams go at it, but especially 2 great pitchers in Cade 6 and Ty Sasso, as Freishak immediately gets things rolling with a lead-off single.
Now back, the first baseman, number 21.
And Lasers is on a phone call, so it's just going to be me for the time being.
That's down.
Rigged as expected. Squared, I've got Lasers doing color. But I'm more than happy to have you on, actually. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's have you on. Let me just let Lasers know, as that one is off of Banger's glove.
Now batting, the shortstop,
So now runners on
number
first and
6.
second for Gary Starr. 6's defense not doing him any help. As that one's gonna drop down, and it's gonna be 1-0 Dragons. 3 Dragons batters, and the runner thought about going to second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 7.
Rendez called hit and run. In fact, I believe it was a full called hit and run. Runner takes off for a second. The throw is in plenty of time. Sit down, Gary Starr. I need to do a new call. That one. Biscuit is there. The throw home is not in time.
Now batting,
Dragons
the
take a
second
2-0
baseman,
lead.
Number 12.
Off the plate. Inside.
Squared, go ahead and call me.
Strike. Strike. Foul ball.
That ball is absolutely smacked! Heading back to the track, to the wall! It's out of the park! Homer runs 464 Dragons have a 3-0 lead, and I promise you, that was because of the distance, not because of the Dragons, as that one is caught by Colin and squared. The Dragons have gotten to 6 early. Now it's time for the Gauchos offense to reciprocate.
I literally came in as you were yelling, and like my ears were absolutely attacked. But my God, that's probably one of the farthest ones I've ever seen in this league.
First pitch already hits a Shelton. We've seen farther, but that one, I think I've seen maybe 1 or 2 ever leave the park, and that one, off the bat, immediate was like, okay, so that's gone.
Yeah, so okay, that's out of here. So yeah, that's a thing.
Marge saying that he's already done, not realizing that he's facing a Dragons team that can very much give up a lot of runs. First 2 out as we are getting our first look at Ty Sasso in a Dragons uniform.
Yeah, I'm with Mars. This is why I don't watch my own. I watch the VODs when the singers play. I can't stand them.
Speaking of can't standing, did you see at all what happened today?
No, I actually just got home. I just got home from the computer.
Skulls out hit you, and they had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th and the 9th, and they couldn't convert.
Who's pitching?
Ryan did fine. Ryan didn't give up any runs.
In the bases loaded though.
It was Disky Norms is the last pitcher who got the save. The pitcher who was in before was who were your relievers?
It's either Ben Long, Leia, or
wasn't Leia.
It's
that one, right?
It's Ben Long or I can't think of
The center fielder, number 97.
It's whoever that other one is, because it wasn't Long, it wasn't Leia.
I was trying to think of the other one because Danny's out. Why am I drawing a blank on like my team? It'll come to me.
Cade 6 is tense, one of the famous prospects, as he rings him up there. Probably one of the most famous minors prospects to really benefit from the minors.
Most hyped.
And as well as most points gained.
Pretty much. Oh my God, the Mythic won?
Oh yeah, they absolutely blanked. That's caught by Colin. Hey, do you want to do stats for me?
Yes.
We should be able to find it in the master sheet. So let me just get everything loaded for you. But the team and individual and all that stuff.
I'm actually gonna figure out. I don't know why I can't.
Nice dive by Star. The throw to first is in time. Great work from the veteran infielder. And now here is a former Dragon, Athena Hex. Never actually got to make her Dragon's appearance. Was just in the minors and now is coming to an absolute stalwart, so at least stats-wise.
So technically, she's not a former Dragon. She never played.
Former Dragon organization, as she has got a one-up now on her former team.
It was Saramura, but
yes, that's who it is.
Number 40.
And now tomorrow's gonna be very fun.
Right to Pastry, and I guess Pastry stepped on the bag as they're now doing a rundown here with Hex. It didn't look like Pastry stepped on the bag, but regardless, they do record the out. We'll head to the top of the third, top of the order, due up for the Dragons.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 82.
Here I am, up to bat.
Oh, I thought that was the extra person's name, then I realized it was you.
What? Hey, guys, you're acting as if the Dragons have won this game. We are 2 innings in. As he rings them up, and Cade 6 is no longer tense. Everybody in this damn league is quick to make conclusions. This game is not over until the final out. And he gets hung up there. Safe to say that 6 is finding his rhythm now.
Number
You have to give me
6.
edit access for this.
I have to give you edit access for
Yes.
That's inside.
that? Is it the...
Right.
The 1000, yes.
No, left side.
I just requested it.
Alright, you should have it now.
Straight.
2-2 count to Star.
Nope.
Full count.
Excellent.
Swings at a ball in the dirt. So 6, nice recovery here in the top of the 3rd. Head to the bottom of the inning, bottom of the order, due up for the Gauchos.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Reminder to put in here in all caps for your chance to win an SSBL,
Now batting,
not an SSBL, I said a Turtle Beach headset presented by the SSBL, as that's a fantastic, sorry, Gary Starr got me all out of sorts there.
Straight.
Ty Sasso locked in.
Off the plate. That's outside.
Do you want me to go back and do it, or do you want me to just start from here?
Straight.
As in,
Like, just stats-wise.
oh, I'm talking about like just talking about the stats.
Take your base.
Oh, right, duh.
Like the
So-
batting lineup, pitching lineup. Yeah, no, I don't want you to do like play. I don't need you to do a scorecard. I want you to just look at like.
I was actually loading up like my own scorecard thing I have on my computer for some reason.
That serves as a sacrifice bunt. Moves the runner to second. Goes to the top of the order. Miranda Biscuit, runner on second, two gone. I get you, Kawashi. When you say jumped the Gauchos, I thought you meant like in terms of power rankings. This is the highest rated game that we have today, although I believe the highest rated game we have this week is actually going to be tomorrow between you and... No, it's going to be tied because the ball players are 3rd overall, you're 5th overall. So that'll be sum of 4, whereas this is also sum of 4. That one just foul. Miranda Biscuit nearly had herself an RBI double there. He definitely has the speed to go around the bases. Left side, Jupiter, throw to first in time. We will head to the top of the 4th. Little Crump to lead things off, and Homer runs. Wait, how is
now
this?
batting, the designated hitter, number 7.
How? Oh, okay.
No.
It says it's his first at bat.
Because you gotta walk.
Foul ball.
No, he didn't get a walk. I think it was an error
That's down.
Oh.
because it says RBI. So it says first at bat because it's technically his first at
Oh.
bat.
It might have been a sacrifice, actually. Yeah, it was a sacrifice. Because
yeah,
the sacrifice
yeah.
does not count as an
Yeah,
at-bat.
that's
Now
what
you
it
got that
was.
back because you struck out.
Number 12.
Yeah, now he's open one.
Hey, remember when you're going to trade Homer runs?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm still not.
And he's batting 400 with 4 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Listen, sell high. I sold Leia high. Not while I was high, as in like I sold her while she was on a high.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Ball inside.
Not saying she won't do good for you.
She's
But-
season 7. That's the only reason why I did it. If she was any older, then it wouldn't have.
Ooh, that's a bad swing there by Walker. And suffice to say that Cage 6 is recovered from his start. I definitely think Marge is gone. I definitely
Oh,
think
Marge is long gone.
I think Marge is gone, which is a shame because
26.
his team has been able to limit the damage here. And now Samir Tailwind is aboard with a leadoff single.
Yeah, Tillman this season, I mean, in terms of average, he's fine. In terms of like production, he has 1 RBI as of these stats. So,
Number
in terms of production, he hasn't really like produced as he was last season.
That's inside.
As now it's J-Watt.
That's inside.
Highly touted prospect. Right to run, so second in time, throw to first! Not in time.
now batting.
Ballsy move to get the runner at second.
0.
It works out for them as now here is Brutus Banger with a runner on first.
Isn't he a lefty too? Yes, that's a lefty second baseman. So it would took like an extra second to get set because he had to do a full turnaround.
Foul ball.
1-2 count to Banger.
Ball low.
Gus misses the zone 2-2. Swings at ball 3.
No.
Full counts. That one was a meatball right down the middle, and Banger makes him pay.
absolutely scorched you in the right. Now Hex, who she has 2 home runs and 11 RBIs at these stats, batting 360. So she is.
Make
oh
that
my
3
goodness.
home runs as that one is jacked back to the track to the wall. It's out of here. Make it 14 RBI as well. As just like that, y'all were quick to judge. Marge even left. It's a 3-3 game. What's up, Kawashi?
And I was just saying, Josefina Hex on the Gauchos has been one of their, along with Colin, has been their run producers. And once again, she shows up again with a 3-run shot.
That's a strikeout there. It's the second out. Yes.
Did you think it was going to be that easy?
There are
Did
lefty
you really
catchers. No,
think-
when did I go back and name a single time that I thought this game was over?
You really thought it was going to be that easy?
I didn't. I never did.
Oh yeah, Kawashi, Penelope Garcia is a lefty catcher.
I don't get the obsession of lefty and righty. Like, it's a video
No,
game.
okay, so no,
It's not real
infield.
life.
I mean, I know, but like, we're trying to make it as close to real life as possible.
I mean, I've got some bad news if we're trying to make this as close to real life as possible. You know how many SSBL pitchers have gotten hit in the groin?
Kawashi, as in typically in baseball in real life, lefty infielders are usually taboo. And first basemen are usually the only lefties that are in the infield because lefties, if they go to a certain spot, especially on second base, they have to set themselves and then throw, where a righty can just throw on the run or just don't really have to really have to take that extra second to set themselves like a lefty does. It's actually very awkward.
Brings them up there.
It's actually very awkward for a lefty infielder
24.
to really just play that. And usually, if you're a lefty, you're either a pitcher or you're playing outfield or first base.
Jupiter lines that one up the middle. 2-out single. That'll go back to the top of the order. Will Freishak, 1 for 2.
Number 82.
Paid
Hence-
at 69 pitches. Nice.
Nice. Hence why there's way more right-handers, like right-handed hitters and right-handers in general in baseball than lefties.
I know G-Man Choi for the Rays is a lefty first baseman, but he's only employed for platoon situations.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are people like my brother who's a lefty hitter, but he hits right, or he throws right. So, I mean, you can do that.
Ooh, check swing there. Just misses the zone. Oh, how did that one miss? Full count. Runner will go. And in the end, it won't amount to anything. A couple of questionable calls by the ump.
I didn't know Angel Hernandez was the umpire tonight.
Jeez. That one call for the...
Oh, dude, that was awful. Oh, that was awful. Schwarber had every right. I actually don't know the reasoning for catchers. I think it's because it's the same thing, because they have to take an extra like half second or second to set. I was never a catcher, so I really don't know the reasoning. I would assume it's the same reason as why there's no lefty infielders besides first base.
Into center. Bomber special.
But in the SSBO, we do not care.
All that's randomly generated anyways.
Fielder. Number.
Biscuit now. We'll see if the runner goes.
I'm assuming where it goes. Are the Gauchos the fastest team? Oh my goodness.
Not able to get the runner at second. That's the second time we've seen some great fielding by French Pastry.
Remember last game when Pastry was having troubles at first base? Look at him now. Look at him now.
Look at him now. Who would have thought? Not me.
Yes, Sticks. Sticks, actually, yeah, that's actually a great point.
1-2 to tailwind. That one drops down fair, and the Gauchos will take a 4-3 lead. Misjudged by Shelton. Ooh, thought about third.
Now batting.
So Mojo down for Sasso.
Now pitching.
And that's going to be it. They're going to pull Sasso and bring in the former Gaucho, Wanda Cosmo.
I swear, Wanda Cosmo has pitched every game for you guys this season.
That's the perk of having her as a relief pitcher.
That really did not roll off the tongue, did it?
And also making a CP. So the Gauchos,
First baseman.
off of the
21.
Biscuits double, have a 4-3 lead. Cade 6, 80 pitches. French Pastry will ground out for the first out. And that will be a locked in Cage 6 now.
Number 6.
Ball inside. Ball inside. Strike. That's low.
Harry Starr, 3-1 counts. Swings that ball 4. Swings that ball 4 again. This time it works out for him. That I gotta be honest, between where that pitch was located, how that swing went, and where it went through the infield, that was the most unlikeliest performance. Because that's gonna do it 4-6. In comes Lily Pad with a runner on first.
Strike.
Ooh,
That was very unathletic.
Crumb nearly tried to go yard with that first swing.
Lily stance here. So Lilipad, only 5 1/3 pitched this season. That's gonna be a ground out. It could be a Dragon special. Back to first,
too
not
fast
in
as
time.
Crumb.
Lilipad, kind of rough. 5 1/3, 5 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. So not the best out of the pen. Still great pitcher, but maybe
Gave
small
up-
sample size there.
Gave up a lot of those in the first matchup between these two teams.
Yes, you did.
That's up.
Now here is Homer runs. Runner takes off.
Save.
You know what? I like that the game did that. Full hit and run, and he's still gonna swing. Because you're always taught, even if it's the worst pitch of your life, you're still swinging.
It's not going to work out for the Dragons. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Banger Hex colon.
So I did not mention one of Cosmo stats. She's pitched 16 innings in the third. Probably more than that. 8 runs given up. 5 walks, 18 strikeouts.
Strike.
Just the fact that she's pitched over 16 innings. She definitely has, I feel like, is coming for like every single game.
She matches a lot of starters. Or is over a lot of starters in this league. Liam Boss actually leads the league in innings pitched.
How many?
23 in the third.
Jeez.
He's out of the pen, right? He's not a starter. I think he's out of the pen. That's gonna
There's
be
no way he
ground
could do that with starters numbers. Because even if he's been through 3 times, he would have had to go through like 7 innings each at bat, or each appearance rather.
out. Yeah. Pretty much.
2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th for Colin. Swing and a miss. He gets hung up there. Head to the top of the 7th, still a 1-run lead for the Gauchos.
Now batting,
Walker,
the catcher,
Shelton, Town.
number
Walker got the
24.
power versus right-handed pitching active. That ball is hit well, tracking back, but dies and caught by Dion.
Now batting, the left fielder.
I'm done there,
number
Matt. That's
16.
crazy.
Strike.
Harry Shelton, 0 for 2. Make it 0 for 3, as that's going to be a tense
The
Harry
center
Shelton
fielder,
from this point
number
forward.
97.
Now Duke Town.
Strike. Ball inside.
That'll be fouled off.
Foul.
Injuries.
Strike 3.
And he gets rung up there. Caught looking. Want to thank everybody for tuning in to the SSBL on Twitch. I am Firesack. Join the call by Squared. Currently on the SSBL Game of the Night presented by Turtle Beach. Make sure you put in here in all caps for your chance to win a Turtle Beach headset. Be sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch. Send us a Prime sub. If you're feeling so inclined, and be sure to join the Discord. Find out all the latest news, stats, and standings of the SSBL.
Strike.
Oh,
Yo,
wow,
I saw-
Moonbot.
I still have to. I
That's
still have to listen to the new rigged, or sorry, jacked.
New Jacks.
Yes,
How
new
dare you
jacked.
call it its dead name?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I still haven't listened to it actually.
That's some great timing by Moobot there.
I still haven't.
Pastry wraps that one up.
Now batting. The
You know,
center
Rudolph's actually done that a
fielder,
couple times. I feel like it
number
knows.
5.
Oh no, the AI is becoming sentient.
No, that low. Strike.
Cosmo locked in, swing and a miss! He gets swung up there. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Jupiter then top of the order. The Dragons, they had that offensive outburst in the first, and it's been a whole lot of nothing since.
That's inside.
And the Gauchos win would pretty much all but seal
Strike.
their chance to win the Heroic Evolution as he gets swung up there.
And they just 4-1.
The right fielder.
The
number
Gauchos?
82.
Gauchos are 6-1.
Behind them. Yeah, probably secure them.
Ball low.
Moved to 7-1.
Beat you twice.
Up.
Yep.
Plate.
They still have to play the wrong fielders twice. But that one is up the middle. Got by Billups. Throw to first in time. 2 gone.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Bench
Number
Pastry.
21.
As yes, Lily Pad is now locked in.
Strike.
He has been lights out for the Gauchos since coming in for relief of Cade 6.
Strike.
Hit well, but that's foul.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
French Pastry just trying to stay alive here.
Low.
Full count.
Foul.
Swings that ball forward.
Foul ball.
Stays alive. Great at bat here from Pastry.
Ball 4.
And a
What an
really good
at-bat.
at bat here for Pastry. Battle stays alive, gets on base.
Number 6.
Opportunity now for the Dragons with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Pressure, 3 out of 4. Gary Starr now. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Already has 1 run batted in. That ball is jacked, heading deep, back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. Pastry stays alive, brings up the captain, and Gary Starr makes them pay for it.
Number 7.
Absolute missile to right. And Lilypad, who was on a good run, gives it up. And now the Dragons are the ones on top.
And if you are Marge, you are not letting Lilypad pitch anymore against the Dragons for the foreseeable future. Gauchos have done overall pretty well pitching-wise against the Dragons, but Lilypad has definitely been a sore spot. Obviously, Cade 6 gave up those 3, but now Gauchos definitely have the firepower to come back in square, but definitely bringing it on late and making this a worthy game of the night. And Hulkman, yes, this is definitely a wonderful stream so far. That's right to Jupiter for the first time.
Now batting. The
Yeah, we'll see if the I mean,
number
you can't you never count out the Gauchos. They have so much power in that lineup. But I mean, scoring 5 runs against them, pretty significant. Especially, and Lilypad, just stop pitching against the Dragons, please.
Here's what I will note.
strike 3.
Pending, as she rings him up there, pending
The second base.
Cosmo
Number
doing, oh no, tailwind, injured.
strike.
Muscle strain?
That might not be anything.
I
That's
think
popped up.
Isn't that anything? It's a 1 week.
We'll need to look that up. So we'll head into the 9th. Here's what I will say, all right? Pending Cosmo not giving up any
Number
runs.
12.
If the AI brings in the closing pitcher,
Strike.
you know who the closing pitcher is right now?
Nope.
Oh no.
Bjorn
The one I-
Bjornsson.
Ball
The
inside.
one I gave you.
The season 8.
Strike.
He was a 2nd rounder, right? Or 3rd rounder?
No. He's a comp pick, dude.
Comp pick.
Now batting.
Pitcher.
The catcher. Number
Gemini Octagon is
24.
absolutely rocking those sunglasses right
So
now.
Jebediah Octagon has, whatchamacallit? 13 outs now. 9 of them are strikeouts.
Kawashi, Pad didn't blow the game. The Gauchos did win that game, but Pad was part of the reason why the Dragons were able to get back into it late. Runner takes off, called hit and run. The Dragons are really loving that hit and run.
Yeah, second time they've done it tonight.
Dribbler, Hex. Second in time to first. They turn the Dragons special. So here we go. Josh was talking about it on Jax this past week. We haven't had many walk-off wins so far this season, and the Bombers have been the victim of 2 of them. Here now, a chance for the Gauchos to do so. If anything, the name of the game is to get the pitch count up on Cosmo as she rings them up there. 1 gone. Here is Athena Hex. She had the 3-run shot to tie the game. That ball is hit well. It's Sky tracking back at the track. And
It's
squared off of the bat. I thought this was a tied game.
I did too. That's just crushing. Oh my.
That should have been tie game. And instead it's a 1-2 count to Colin. 2-2 tense. And he gets rung up there. The Dragons pull off the upsets. And off of the back of Ty Sasso and some clutch hitting, and let's face it, the woes of Lily Pad, the Dragons have beaten the Gauchos, and while the Gauchos, let's be clear, very much in control still of the heroic evolution, things just got a lot more interesting in the division.
That absolutely massive win for the Dragons, and you know what? That really, if you feel like the Dragons are on the bubble, that helps them be in front of that pack at least on being that bubble for that last spot in the heroic, and just a massive win against the touted as the best team on paper in the heroic. Just Gary Starr coming up clutch and 3 RBIs actually. I think that one was a 2-run shot. So 3 RBIs for him today. He really came up clutch for the Dragons today.
Just the second loss for the Gauchos. They lost 2-1 to the Unicorns, have now lost 5-4 to the Dragons, so they do not get blown out by any stretch of the means. The Dragons, I think it's safe to say, will be making postseason at this point, as this is their 8th win. So at 8-4, pending a huge collapse and pending something coming from the Vikings.
That's not like it's happened before.
No, the Dragons have definitely closed it before, but if we're thinking 8-8 gets you into postseason, the Dragons have definitely done enough to put themselves in the conversation there. Cosmo gets the win over her former team. Wow. 0 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, 7 strikeouts for Cosmo.
Not playing games. Cosmo, oh my god.
Lily Pad, I mean, to be fair, Lily Pad, not that worse. Cade 6 did get blown up in that first inning, just was not able to recover. Gary Starr, your player of the game, followed by Athena Hex and then Wanda Cosmo. Well, we've had some low-scoring affairs so far today. We'll see what happens in our blowout game of the night presented by Lopside Industries. It's the Moonshots at the Retrievers. Square, are you staying around for the last game, or are you heading out?
I should be around for the last game. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's do it. When we come back, it is Moonshots Retrievers. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch. Well, a really great game for a game night presented by Turtle Beach. Always love it when it's very close affairs. This one, most likely not going to be that. It is Moonshots and Retrievers, and I'm going to go ahead and ask you this right now, Squared. What is the over-under for the number of runs that the Moonshots give up this game?
We're going to set the over-under at 15 today.
15? It's funny because that's really not that much.
We're going to set the over-under at 15. Everybody place your bets in the chat, please, for over-under 15. I'm going to go with the over, personally.
Number 10.
Opening, dude, imagine if we had bets for SSP.
Jeff Hayner on the mound for the Retrievers. I'll go ahead and do this for you. He's got a 3.86 ERA, 1.458 whip through 11.2 innings pitched.
Elder with the under today. 15.
Hayner throw to first in time. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7.
Tony Banani, I forgot he's here. Yeah, he's batting 278, 5 for 18 with a home run and 2 RBI. So probably one of the better moonshot hitters.
So the next time that we'll see the Dragons will actually be against you, Squared. Dragons Stingers. Let's see if we can both cast that game. That'd be fun, right? Right?
Oh yeah, that would be totally fun. Yes, totally. Depends. You have to ask me on that day.
Steps on the bag. So the Dragons have now won their last 3, and they've won 8 of their last 9. That matchup with the Stingers, pending what happens for that ball players game, the Stingers have won 9 of their last 10.
I know.
And they've also won 3 straight. So 2 hot teams that are going to be meeting up for that.
Imagine if we didn't choke against the Angels. Oh my god.
Man, but I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, the Stingers don't lose, but when they lose, they lose.
It's so, dude, when they lose, it's like in horrible fashion, and when we win, it's like we barely win. Like, I hate teams like this. But, I don't know, there's a lot of pressure on us going. I truly believe the ball players win tomorrow, they would do it. There's a lot of pressure on us. There's way more pressure on us going into tomorrow. That's going to be a high fly ball on the left. I got Devilkio on the mound. Should be fine. I'm going to tell you right now, with how Gold's been pitching this season, it might be Leia against
Now
him.
batting, the right fielder, number 5.
We'll have to see. The Dragons' magic number is now 4. Unicorns and Stingers both have the best magic numbers still at 3
The third baseman,
in terms of locking up a postseason slots.
Nobody's locked up yet, right?
No, nobody's locked up. Yeah, because the closest are you and the Stingers, or you and the Unicorns at 3.
The ball players aren't ahead of me?
The ball players, no, they're not ahead of you. Well, no, they're not.
Oh,
you guys
because
are
now-
tied
now
in
I
games
have-
back, but
I have more wins than you.
if you win tomorrow, Stingers might be the first. Probably be the first team to potentially
now batting,
lock up a
the
slot.
shortstop,
Yeah, and I
number
saw
12.
Whitney put most surprising team this season. You put the Stingers. How dare you? I know he's not here, but how dare you?
Elder saying he likes the Dragons also postseason. They look to be pretty safe looking at the remaining schedule. 25 runs from Kawashi.
He went the big over.
Now batting, the left.
Oh, by the way, I want to post this question. Give me, I'll say higher or lower. What do you think Debbie Buns' ERA this season is?
Without looking,
Without looking, higher. I'll tell you higher or low. You get 3 tries. And I rounded up
rounded up to like 0.1 or like to the biggest whole number.
to the next
Now
one.
batting,
Okay, I'm gonna start with 9.
number
Higher.
47.
Jeez. 14?
Higher. This is your
No.
last guess.
18?
Close, but no. So I rounded up to 17. It's actually 16.85 ERA in 5
Jeez.
innings. He's given up 10 runs in 5 1/3.
Well, right now has held the Retrievers scoreless through 1.2. By the finish of the Dragon
Former
Special.
Stinger,
Ball, that's outside.
Debbie Buns. She went over here in the trade for Sarumua.
Interesting.
She's 1-2-3. Oh my god. Debbie Buns. 1-2-3.
Buns doing a wealth of good for her season ERA.
Designated hitter, number 16.
Ball, that's low.
Not much has changed in the postseason picture tonight. Part of that has to do with the fact that the Angels Mythic definitely doesn't have postseason implications. The Stingers winning over the Skulls doesn't really change anything.
That just
then-
makes us closer with the
The
multiple.
first baseman,
Yeah, and the Gauchos
number
still
40.
have the win percentage over the Dragons as well.
If the Retrievers win, they're not in first place right now, are they? Or are they because
No,
the Overdrafts are
they
currently
are-
in their free fall?
Z rings them up there. The Retrievers are currently the 3 seed, so they do have the Heroic Icons division right now. A win would put them at 6-3,
Oh,
Which-
so they would be above the
which I
Overdrafts.
believe would put them into the first round bye slot, potentially. Z rings them up there. Well, actually, no,
No,
it
it
wouldn't,
wouldn't. No, 'cause the
because
Lumberjacks-
the Gauchos need to move here.
Now back.
The Lumberjacks are actually now the number 1 seed.
The Gauchos are the 2 seed now.
That one's right to Badani. Throw to first in time. We're gone. And
Let's have
I
a-
don't want to speak too soon here, Squared, but this is a troubling trend in terms of the Retrievers playing down to their competition.
Yes, I know this very well because Stingers like to do it all the time. Yeah, I mean, what was it against Liberty? They had issues as well.
Liberty against the Express.
Yeah, so we'll see. So far, the under is looking pretty good. Let's have a quick discussion about the overdrafts. Are you pressing the panic button?
I guess I can go ahead and clue in, because I know for a fact that we're going to talk about this this week. I mean, they've lost 3 of their last 4. If you look at the beginning of their season, Moonshots, obviously we know now, very easy win. Dragons,
There's no
11-3.
significant wins.
Dragons, that's a good win. Walkers, Liberty, Knights, 1-run loss to the Gauchos, that's pretty decent. Win over the Express, yeah. Loss to the Serpents, that's not a bad loss. Loss to Retrievers, that's not a bad loss. Loss to the Lumberjacks, that's not a bad loss. The issue for them is that they still need to be wins. However, they have Skulls, Moonshots, Liberty still on the docket, in addition to Vikings and Wildfielders. So I think the Overdrafts are fine to make postseason, but I don't think you feel solid about them.
I would still pick them to make the postseason, but I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't.
I wouldn't be surprised for them to go into the postseason on a cold streak and then heat up real quick.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I think the overdrafts you can compare them to how the Bombers are, where the Bombers are winning where they should, but then losing to the significant teams.
Whoa! That was a horrible throw there. Can't turn the Dragon special, and again the Retrievers laying down to their competition.
And if you look at the Retriever, and they're kind of in the same boat too. I mean, you have significant wins against overdrafts or wrong fielders. You lose to the Gauchos and lose to the Wildcats, and your other wins are Moonshots, Express, and Liberty, and then you lost to the Walkers. So, I mean, I don't know. As that's a strikeout. I don't know. Like, I still think this division is open, but at the same time, I think
Now batting.
the Retrievers are in the driver's seat
Number
because they have a pretty soft schedule,
That's down.
besides of games here and there.
Buns is locked in as that one is into. They're so slow. They're so slow. That's gonna be a triple. That should have been a fly out, and it's a triple.
The shortstop.
Absolutely
Number
slow.
55.
Man. Did Metalhead ever come out and say if fielding affected like the run on the lines and stuff like that in terms of fielding knowledge?
I don't think they ever have. I remember when they were giving updates as retrievers are finally on the board. I remember I was following very closely on their updates, but I don't think they ever had.
That's outside.
So retrievers on the board. Debbie Buns back to neutral.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
You're not looking forward to ball players stingers?
Probably the biggest game of the. I don't know. Like we've had some pretty big games. It's probably the biggest game of the season so far.
As it is FISAC week, 3 days, 3 calls of me with as many color commentators as we can get as she gets hung up there. And now we got some buns on buns action.
Whoa, chill, man.
Hot cross buns, as that one is up the middle.
I hated that song.
I had some other jokes I was gonna say, but I do want to keep this relatively PG.
You were kind of teetering there.
47.
Six excited to hear me 3 times this week. I think we got some good talent lined up. Got lasers in. Got you in. Runners take off. Double steal. Not gonna get the runner at third.
But it is a strikeout.
It is a strikeout. So runners on second and third for Blanco Jr.
That's inside.
As I know we got a lot of people with like exams week. As that one is off the glove. Throw to first in time. Wow, what a play. Moonshots have only given. This is unbelievable for the moonshots right now. Surely the hammer's gonna fall. But anyways,
The game isn't over yet.
yeah, but I know a lot of people like you obviously just moved. A lot of people have like exams week, which this one is hit well into left, tracking back at the track and off of the bottom of the track, and that's a single.
Yeah, my situation, I just moved and then also I got a new job, so I'm working like usually later than what I usually do. So my streams would be super late.
And then technically I am in exam week as well, but I am a PhD student, so the class I'm teaching, their exam opened today, and they have until Wednesday to do it. This is gonna
you did it online.
Oh, not a Dragon Special.
Oh, nice of you. You did it online.
I mean, it's easier for me, and I'm contemplating in the fall having a no late work penalty policy. So instead of penalizing students for late work, just making it so that when they turn it in, that's when it's graded. Which apparently, according to research, it doesn't decrease the amount of students who turn in late work. Like the students who are turning in late work are still going to turn in late work, and it reduces stress, makes the classroom a better environment. So I'm contemplating.
That's something you can test out.
Yeah, just for like a season. This one is into right center. That's gonna be that might be a triple. That is gonna be a triple. Not even close. That's a stand-up triple.
Personally, as a student, I always appreciated the teachers that, like, for late work, like, if I ever needed it, like, oh, it's not like I'm not gonna accept it. It's just you'll get like a 5-point dog each day or something. I was like, yeah, that's fair.
I do it like 10% in 12-hour increments. So like after 12 hours, you lose 10%, another 10%. But then I'm also pretty relaxed on that as well. My thing is that there are plenty of professors who are going to be hard on him as they try to do. Oh man, they try to do. Wait, what? Clip it right now. Clip it right now. What the just happened?
I don't want to talk about this.
What on God's green earth just happened? They had the squeeze done.
Oh, shots.
I'll tell you what, there have been some highlights and some lowlights today. That is the lowest of the low. This is lower than Kip Shaw coming in for his son to pinch hit. I am flabbergasted.
I'm shocked, stunned.
bewildered. Well, they only give up one. Sorry, I need to check myself right now to make sure that that did indeed just happen.
It did indeed just happen, my friend.
The Clips channel is gonna be lit tonight.
Has there been more clips tonight? Did I miss something?
So Kip Shaw coming in to pinch hit for his son.
And
What else? There have been a couple of things. Obviously that we're
so
gonna
tell
have
me
to.
what happened. They had bases loaded twice.
Oh yeah,
and
the
they couldn't-
Skulls.
Was it
Skulls
like with
had the
2 outs,
bases up.
1 out?
They had multiple opportunity where they had runners on first and second with no outs. Oh my gosh! Does anyone want to play? Does anyone want to play defense?
The left fielder.
Does anyone want to play defense right now?
Anyone.
Puppet, what's your paper on?
That's high.
He says, distracting him from his paper. Oh, anyways, all of that to say, so I have that exam my students are doing. My one class is already over, as that one gets through the infield. For my pop culture class, where I did a screenplay, that's already over. For my law class, we still need another page, but that exam's not until next Tuesday. I have to do like 2 other like 2-page things for it, but aside from that, I'm all done. And then I just gotta, for May, I gotta do some research stuff because I've got an academic conference in June.
Outside.
Interesting. I didn't realize that they talked about the Scarlet Letter in kindergarten. That one's right to Ferrari. Throw to second in time. Throw to first. They turn the Dragon special. 6-4-3. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Ferrari slow its buns.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 50.
The class I teach is also a student athlete class, so I have athletes and non-athletes. And it's just like a lot of guest speakers. So it's a very easy class.
Inside. No, inside.
And I tell them this should be the easiest class that you take.
Ball.
But it also gives them the tools to understand, especially like I've already got like the new football recruits signed up for the summer term. That one's gonna drop down for a double.
Oh my god, defense.
So it's going to be, for them, it's a way to like start learning the college process, because especially like for fall sports, they don't get a chance to be a student, right? Like they immediately have to be an athlete. And like for like, especially like for football, they're doing SEC play like late September, early October. So the summer is the time for them to learn how to be a student. That way they can start to learn how to balance responsibilities.
Right.
Hey, South Carolina has the best GPA in the SEC, so
He's out.
they're not just dumb football players. They're actually very, very smart.
Fielder,
Yeah, too bad they're not very good at football.
25.
No, inside.
Runner on second for Barry Buns, and Buns has his way with Buns. It's now 3-0.
Now ball.
So maybe the Retrievers won't absolutely bottle this one.
47.
I mean, the fact that Buns has pitched more than 2 innings.
But man, if you pick the under, you're gonna win some money tonight
He's safe.
on the SSBL fund. Does that
I mean-
exist? I could not. I can't say if it does or not. It doesn't.
Well, now that we've moved over a lot of the merchandise, yeah, there is going to be like an SSBL fund.
Well, technically, the SSBL fund is Josh's wallet, but
Well, Josh is separating his wallet from the SSBL fund. That's part of the reason why there is a move, is that there hasn't been much money. But now, like, there's actually going to be an account where we can, buy things. So, like, our mics that Josh got for us,
That's low.
it's not like Josh just, like, takes from the league. Like, he bought the mics for us, headsets, stuff like that, so we can have quality casts. So, most of it gets reinvested. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, running. Well, here we go.
no.
So now it's 4-0, and now the wheels will start to come off. Which, to be fair, the Dragons were only leading over the Moonshot 7-0 heading into
You
the
really
ninth.
all had to say something, didn't you? You all had to say something.
So the Dragons didn't put on their runs until late. So to be fair, this isn't too far off of some of the other performances from the playoff contenders. That ball is hit well into the left. I am really, really interested to see what the power rankings are going to be after this week.
I actually really like those. I like those.
Yeah, so that's actually I looked up power rankings template, and it's from like a fantasy football league, and I SSBL'd it. It's just like an Excel sheet.
It was actually really nice. Did you come up with the explanation? Was it you that did the explanation?
Yeah, I did all the write-ups and stuff.
So that's why the Dragons got overranked. Got it.
No, the Dragons got ranked there. No, I used the rankings from the poll junkie.
I know. I'm missing.
So everyone else had the Dragons going up. I think climbed like 5 spots, something like that. I'm definitely gonna climb into the top 5 after beating the Gauchos, without a doubt. But yeah, so I did all the write-ups. So I just put in like the poll rankings, and then I did the write-ups. And I have it also set up that it auto pulls the standings from the standings doc as well. So I don't, literally the only manual thing I have to do is put in the rankings, and then it automatically sets it up. So I think we're gonna have a lot of opportunity in the future now to automate a lot of things.
That's the goal, to automate anything we can. But yes, it was very nice to see that. It was actually a nice addition.
1-2 count for Baloney. Runners on first and third. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. 2-2. Nice little at bat here. Hayner's still locked in. This pitch here, I'm going high though. Oh, nice check there by Baloney. And
What an at bat.
phenomenal at bat from Baloney. One of the best we've seen tonight. French Pastry also had a pretty good at bat. That'll do it for Hayner, and in comes Hot Dartboard with the bases loaded. Now, gonna go ahead and say this: 1 swing away from the tie game. That ball is hit well, tracking back at the track. It hits the track, and this is going to be a 4-2 game. 2 RBI double for Plum North. Here is Vernites.
Plum North.
What happened is that the moonshots, great dive there from McSorley. And honestly, phenomenal work there as they are able to get the leadoff runner, get the first out, and crucially sets up the Dragon special as well. But Del Blanco, despite the power in contact, this is a 1 swing game.
You still hit the ball.
Hot Dartboard is tense. Swing and a miss. He gets hung up there. Dartboard laces him up, goes back to neutral. Bellator curls now. Runners on first and second, 2 gone. There is no speed at first.
Ball, that's outside.
I bet that didn't happen in The Sims. You're right, Boobot. Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Want to thank everybody for tuning in to the SSBL on Twitch. I am Fisac on the call for Fisac Week. Joined by Squared here for this bottom 2 after having lasers on for the first 2. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch. Send us a Prime sub. Get access to ranking up players for the upcoming draft pool for Season 9. And be sure to join the Discord for all the latest stats, standings, power rankings, everything SSBL related. Join our community as G rings them up there.
The catcher, number 37.
I think creative players will be coming up in the next couple of weeks here.
Yeah, I mean,
around that time.
I mean, we're only like, as that one drops down in between Q and North. We're what, about 6 weeks away from postseason. Postseason is about 6 weeks, so we're only 3 months away from the season ending. Even less time, actually, because we're not going to have any time off in between since we're not doing stats progression until the end of the season. So you've got division, conference, or no, you got wildcard, division, conference, super series. So we've got a little over 2 months left, which is crazy to think that.
No, that's inside.
And I would envision we'd probably have a quick turnaround, because that one is into the gap, and it's gonna be 5-2 retrievers. I envision that we'll probably have a pretty quick turnaround into season 9, just given how long of a break we had, as well as to make sure that we get in the season before the holidays.
Yes, because we don't want to do what we had. I think we went into the holidays last time.
Yeah, when we we didn't do it this past holiday season. We were able to wrap it up before the holidays, I'm pretty sure. But season 5, we were definitely into the holidays, and that was pretty rough. Into the gap.
That's another run.
It's gonna be 6-2. And the wheels are starting to come undone here.
14.
Overall, actually, a pretty fast stream today. Granted, whenever the Dragons play, it's always a faster stream perception-wise, because like I very much care about it, you know. So it goes a lot faster in that regard. That one over the glove, it's gonna be no, Winner's gonna hold at third.
Now back, the left fielder, number 25.
Puppet just now realizing that the Dragons beat the Gauchos. Off of a Gary Starr 2-run shot in the top of the 8th.
That's inside.
Athena Hex nearly tied it up.
Ball inside.
That shot she had off her back was going long. Ooh, beanball into buns. Say that 5 times fast.
Beanball on the buns. Beanball on the buns.
Yeah, he couldn't even do it once. And now the bases are loaded. Lisa Louisville not looking great here for Ramen Nunez. Lisa, you bitch.
Nope, high.
Oh, full count. Washi just did a meme, and I don't even think he realizes he did a meme. Blanco, in time to second. They turn the Dragons special.
It's still a game.
It's still a game. The Retrievers out hitting the Moonshots 11-6. They lead 6-2.
Number 3.
Moonshots definitely on their last breaths here and need to do something soon if they want to have a chance of not remaining the only winless team in the league. And Nick Hughes starts it off with a leadoff single. You know what? I have seen crazier things this season.
The center fielder, number 10.
Dribbler, dartboard, throw to second in time, to the first in time. Dragon special.
The second baseman, number 7.
Puppet, you don't realize that it very much was inches. Who was it at third? Trace McSorley made a great dive that literally prevented this from being a tie game at 4-4.
The center fielder, number
So,
pitching.
that'll do it for Louisville. Rainey Getty comes in. Former Angel, former Dragon. Into left. Oh, Nick Hugh used every. You know what? I gotta say, I think fielding does do positioning, because Hugh has plenty of speed, but he was nowhere there to get that. Like, he barely got there in time. Game 4, home team score 1 pixel right. No, it's all aligned.
Now back, the third baseman, number
1 pixel.
47.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking at, but it is all aligned in my OBS.
We extensively did
That's
this.
outside.
Nobody's gonna back you up.
Runner takes off for a second. Throw not in time.
I'm talking about there's plenty of time. Smile.
That ball hit well into right. Nice catch there by Hightower.
Now
Two
batting,
gone here is Honey Bear.
catcher, number
Check
37.
SSBL chat. I don't know what to tell you, man. That is even. And literally, I have it on OBS, and it says that it's perfectly aligned.
He's talking about the actual like bar for score.
Oh, got you. Yeah, yeah.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 5.
That ball is smoked back to the track to the wall. It's out of here. An absolute smoke bomb, and it's a 3-run game.
Now batting, the
Why
third
is it
baseman, number 11.
That one
That's
drops
gonna
down.
get down. Oh my.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
It literally won't let me.
I just fix it later.
All right, popped into right. That's the first out. Moonshot's making this interesting.
Now batting, the
Burn Knight.
designated
Reminds
hitter,
me of the Dodger game a
number
lot, and I
16.
wasn't watching it. I'm a terrible fan.
Just off.
Hey, we're up to nothing.
That ball is jacked! Heading deep
No.
back to the track to the wall! It's out of here, and all of a sudden, this is a 1-run game. If you are wondering why the
Now
Retrievers,
batting, the first baseman,
the icon
number 40.
leaders,
Now batting,
got
number 8.
ranked at 11, this is why. That'll do it for Hot Dartboard. Grogu comes in with Helga King up to bat. One
We're just
swing away
asking.
from a tie game.
Helga King can do it. She does have some power.
Let's be very clear. This game is still very much the Retrievers to win.
Yes.
Because even if they were to somehow give up the lead here,
Yeah, I don't know how
would-
you're. I don't know how you talk smack on the Stingers when we have a way better record than you.
Now batting, the
see,
Wild.
raise them up there. I mean, let's be clear. You both played down to your competition.
Yeah, but we beat good teams.
Yeah, you can. 1-2 to Curls. Swing and a miss. He gets swung up there, and that will end it.
Yes,
The
an underwhelming win.
Retrievers have now beaten the Express, the Liberty, and the Moonshots by a margin of 3 runs. Oh my goodness. Squared, your
Oh, wait,
thoughts
look.
from this game as well as from the games that we saw today. Really, really close affairs all around.
Less impressive win here from the Retrievers. Yes, they won, but it was not impressive. I think every team has killed the Moonshots, and the Moonshots almost got their first win. But a win nonetheless. It's a win on the board. Does it matter? No, it's a win on the board nonetheless. And the Retrievers now are in the driver's seat, in my opinion, for that division. And going over the games, of course, I am happy that Stingers actually will beat the Skulls, and now I'm terrified for tomorrow. Mythic beat the Angels, and the Dragons probably getting their biggest win of the season, huge win against the Gauchos, 5-4, and showed that the Gauchos are human.
Which that score reflects the matchup that we saw between the two. Gauchos won that first one, I think 7-4. So Dragons and Gauchos, at least when they play each other, are relatively close as long as Lilypad is pitching. Debbie Buns will get the loss. Jeff Hayner gets the win. Grogu the save. Ferrari, your first star, followed by Barry Buns, and then Harold McHenry. Well, that'll do it for FISAC Week Day 1. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central, both days, as I am going to be on the call. Got running on the call for Wednesday, still sorting out who will be joining me tomorrow, as we have got some great games. I think maybe the best trio of games of the night between this Dragons Gauchos matchup that we had tonight. Obviously tomorrow, your Stingers taking on the Ball Players, and then the Bombers and Serpents going at it on Wednesday. So some great games all around. Want to thank Lasers for joining me earlier. Want to thank Square for joining me here. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. And until next time, everybody, keep on rigging, everybody. See you then.